modular displays. You could have back-to-back modular displays lined up 1, 2, 3, and then you have all the wall space. I'm going to take this counter out, take all this out, redo the floors, pretty much with the same kind of carpet. And then this would be the viewing window, and back here would be a studio. You have enough displays where people can walk between them, check out the displays, look at everything. They're interactive. Most of the upgrades, other than the nuts and bolts, hammer and nail, brick and mortar stuff, is in the technology. Running Cat 5 cables through the ceiling, down these columns, perfect place. And then the modular units just plug into the Cat 5 cables that are available here on these columns. And then you have an interactive display. And then this would be the patrons hall. This is an area that we could take and have all of the donors and do their plaques on the wall and give them recognition, but change the carpet and clean it up in here and upgrade a little bit of the lighting. That's it.
You would change the siding and the ceiling's fine?
No, the siding's perfect for an Outlaw Music Hall of Fame. Clean it up, oil it up, you know, upgrade a little bit of the lighting. Although the lighting is fantastic.
The fourth property is the house with all this parking. There is no parking unless you go.
There's 3,200 square feet with a full bag stone basement.
And it has, see where that bush is up there? That's a corner. I don't know what size it is, pretty small.
Drawings from Tom Bartu, our architect, also a member of our board of directors. One of the things that we have to do, and go ahead and pan down here to the ramp, one of the things we have to do is take this ramp and extend it out to the end of this hallway to make it ADA compliant. Right now the slope is not ADA compliant, but that's a very inexpensive, quick, easy fix. You have to rise up out of the gift shop into the hall. That's just cool. You know, you're ascending into the Hall of Fame. And then you come back down. Marketing, it doesn't get any better. You line the walls with slat wall and shelving. You do glass cases. You do displays, intermediate displays that people can walk around. And you have a checkout at the door.
Electricity's already here?
Everything's here. It's minimal. I would put slat wall up. Slat wall is very inexpensive. And then it's also very easy to reconfigure different displays at different times. That's the whole idea of slat wall. And it's clean, it looks very nice. Like I said, redo the ceiling, upgrade the ceiling, make it look fitting of a hall, and put a sign up there, right above the entrance to the ramp. Welcome to the Outlaw Music Hall of Fame. It's just very simple stuff. None of this is expensive. And none of it's as hard as people tend to think it is. I've been doing this for 35 years. It's very, very easy to do. To me, it's second nature. I've been doing it so long, but this place was built for this. It cannot be anywhere else. When you walk outside, you're in the Outlaw Music Hall of Fame. You walk outside, and that's your view. Lynchburg Hardware and General Store, Jack Daniels, the barrel shop. You're looking at a trail full of barrels right there. How more outlaw music can you get than this place? This place is packed 1st of April to the 1st of November. Thousands of people walking the street. The same demographic that comes to visit Jack Daniels and Lynchburg will be coming into this Hall of Fame. My background is 35 plus years in commercial construction as a project superintendent who averaged about $100 million a year, completed projects, and supervised up to 300 people at a time. Worked hand in hand with our architect Tom Bartu on several projects, and I've averaged my entire career, 30 days early, and about 6.5 to 7% above projection on profit margin. So this is something that is very, very easy. We could self-perform under my supervision and save a ton of money that way. This is just something that, you know, the biggest thing as far as from the time we close on the property until opening is not the physical work in here. It's getting all the displays gathered up, put together, and getting everything set up there. The physical work here on the building is, you know, could actually be done in 30 to 45 days. But the last thing we want to do is not have it perfect. When they walk through the door the first time, you gotta remember, the first people that are going to walk through this door are this year's inductees. And it's got to blow not just the public away, but those that are going to be honored here away. So, you know, we have a deep responsibility to do this and do it with the reverence that it deserves. So.
You've done some galleries or museum type things before,
Oh yeah,
right?
I was a project superintendent on the Hunter Museum of Art in Chattanooga, Frank Gehry design. I'm well versed in all aspects of commercial construction. This will be, it's got my name on it. It's going to be my baby. And you can rest assured that what we do here will accurately reflect what I believe needs to go in here in order to pay homage, number one, correct homage to those that are enshrined here, but also to educate. This is, after all, nothing more than an institute of higher learning. This is to educate the public, to let the folks know what the people that are enshrined here have accomplished in their lifetime and why they're here. And the reason that we're doing this Outlaw Music Hall of Fame is because the people that are going to be enshrined here are amazing, talented individuals who have toiled in the dark for too many years. Nobody knows who they are. Even their fellow musicians today, today's generation, aren't really aware of some of the talent that we're going to put in here. The Chris Gantrys of the world, or the Townes Van Zants, or the Steve Youngs of the world, that Billy Joe Shaver. There would not be a Waylon Jennings without Billy Joe Shaver. He's never going in the Country Music Association Hall of Fame. That's not happening. He's in our class, our first class. There's very great musicians that have changed the way music is played that will never get recognition. Here they will. Our duty is to shine a light on those left in the dark for way too long and educate the public and let them know that this is where good music came from, and in partnership with the Outlaw Music Association, where we support today's artists, we can then also educate them that that music has not gone away. It's still just dwelling in the dark and waiting to be discovered. And we need to educate people on how to discover that music.